Hello, and welcome to today's Speaker Card reading. Today's topic is what do people admire about your beauty but you don't even notice? For that, as usual, you have three piles. Pile number one, star ancestor. Pile number two, three of cups. Pile number three, productivity. Guys, if you like my content, please hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment. If you like my content and want to join my channel, then do let me know in the comment section below. Then I'll start making more predictive monthly readings and for the membership cards. If you are interested, do let me know. Thank you. Now let's get started. Hello, pile one. Let's see, what do people admire about your beauty but you don't even notice? You are somebody who tend to stand out in the crowd. You are very bold, you are very self-made, you have created your own path in life. You are somebody who is not afraid to say no. You are actually very sexy and extremely attractive. There is something very positive about your posture and gait. It exudes confidence, high aura. You are also very charming and you're very self-aware, very bold, very, with the Queen of Swords, clearly you are very defiant. You are not afraid to speak the truth. You are not afraid to say, to call a spade a spade. You are not afraid to say the things that it requires to be said. Like, you are one of those people who does not suffer fools easily. Like, pulling wool over your eye is not something people can get away with doing. You are a very wise person and people find that attractive about you. That's very, very beautiful. For you, these things are very natural. There's something about your gait, by the way, the way in which you walk, the way in which you stand. I'm seeing a lot of you guys wear a lot of collared jackets, maybe high executive kind of jackets, those Mandarin collars. Those things tend to make you stand out. That is another thing is your eyes. They're very pretty. There's like, wide almond shaped eyes. There's something very beautiful, very dreamy, yet extremely, you can look inside a very penetrative soul penetration kind of thing. Like, you are a person who can see through a person's soul. A lot of Scorpios I can see, and people really, really find it attractive. Yeah, the main female. You are the main character of your life. You know what your worth is. You are not afraid to speak your truth. If you want something, you put your foot down and you're not ashamed to vocalize your needs and wants. A lot of you, I'm seeing a lot of you could be having tattoos, very edgy tattoos. That is one thing. Another thing is, I'm seeing like people notice your curves, especially if you are a female. You have a very hourglass or a very curvy figure. Something about your body, like, you are probably not one of those very lean muscular people, rather one of those very well endowed people, very classy, well endowed people, and people love that about your beauty and you don't even notice, for sure. You know what, in fact, what I'm seeing is you're one of those people. Also, the way in which you do your hair, something about it, like a little old school, a little classy, maybe a bun, a top knot, something very old school. I'm getting a lot of old school classy vibes here. Typically, very classic style. You do not really try out a lot of new styles. Maybe you are more like interested in your work. You let your work do all the talking. You are one of those people who have literally worked their way up, so you do not let squander away a single moment of your day in overthinking or doing something which is not worth the time and effort. King of Wands, Shine your inner candlelight bright enough for others to follow. You are a person who is very, very knowledgeable. People find it very beautiful. Like, you are a person who is extremely knowledgeable, very well informed regarding whatever is going on around the globe. Also, you can talk to people on different topics all at once. You have that confidence. A lot of you are very knowledgeable in your own, very knowledgeable in your own field. You have done the work, a lot of work, and you have gained that knowledge, that confidence. Yeah, Ace of Wands, you are a person who has literally, you have that power, that feisty firepower in you to do something, to get something done in your life, to transform your life, which people really love about you. Your beauty is, you have that inherent drive about you to do something. Your posture, your gait, that gives a lot of original individualistic attitude. It gives off, it gives off that vibe of a leader. You are a leader. You are somebody who is not to be messed with. You do not, like, you are not fiery feisty on the surface, but you know your subject. When you're talking about something, you know what you're talking about. You are the ultimate authority power in that regard. That's what people find very attractive about you. People find, like, in your beauty, that is something very attractive. Yeah, you know how to stand your ground. You're very determined. Once you are sure about something, like, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to go after, nothing can stop you. And that is something, like, a lot of you are very entrepreneurial. Like, you have a day job, on the side you have one or two online businesses, maybe you have one or two social media accounts, and selling something online through that, and you are making a big amount of profit out of it. That is something I can see that people are finding really, really awesome about you, that this is a person who is really wholesome, in the sense that this is a person who knows how to stand the ground, who knows how to go about things, for sure. Seven of Wands, you are a person who is very courageous, who is very resilient, courageous, determined, driven, focused. You are one of its kind. You are not afraid to face the world. That's something about your beauty. There is something very, this is a inner firepower. Like, on the surface, you are not like go 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 kind, but actually just beneath the surface you are like that. Like, you have a lot of energy to go after your dreams and goals, and you do not give up on your goals easily. That is something that makes you stand out. That is something that people admire about you in general. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. You guys have really managed to transform yourself completely. You guys have managed to completely convert yourself into something or somebody who is way better, way elevated than who you are today. I'm saying you are a person who has managed to transform their lives completely. You have transformed your life. Yeah, and it was through your own courage, determination, and hard work. Like, not gonna give up. No matter what others tell me, I know what my worth is, and I am not going to give up this easily. Follow the voice of your soul. Exactly. You are somebody who, first of all, you have always done things which you have felt is right for you to do. Like, you have always followed the voice of your soul, your inner calling, your inner power. Firstly, that. Secondly, another thing is, you always speak the truth that you feel needs to be spoken. You are one of those people who is not afraid to voice their opinions. You are one of those people whose mind, body, spirit, who are very deeply self reflective as well. Take time to breathe out. You are a workaholic. You tend to work very hard. You tend to, you are one of those people who can just work for 15, 16 hours, 18 hours a day non-stop and don't complain at all. You are one of those people who are really not willing to bend over backwards on their work ethics. You are known for that, and people find that about your beauty very admirable. This is a person who is willing to go that extra mile, walk that extra mile in order to achieve their goals and missions. Take control of your own narrative. Exactly, you cannot be controlled by others. In fact, you are one of those people who has got the complete reins of their own life into their own hands. You are one of those people whom society tend to criticize, especially if you are a female. So you receive a lot of criticism left, right, center, but you don't really care. You do exactly what is right for you to do, because yeah, you have faced a lot of choppy water on your own. Nobody came to your rescue back then, so now you know what is right for you to do, and you guys are doing it. Seven of Pentacles, you are a person, you are reaping the benefits of what you have sown. Literally, this is what I can see. You are one of those people who have really worked hard, and you have worked very, very hard in life. And today, you guys are at last reaping the benefits of all the seeds that you have once sown. You also, with this Raven, what this shows is you have got the ancestral blessings with you. And what people find so beautiful about you is you guys are still very humble. You are very grounded in spite of all. You have come a long, long way. You have walked a long way in life. You have sown, and those blessings are sprouting. And in spite of all of this, you guys, you could be pretty well known in your own field, in your own territory. But in spite of all that, you're very humble. You're known for your humility, genuine humility. People can make that out. You cannot fake it. You are one of those people who are genuinely humble. Yeah, you have worked very hard in your profession. That is something, you work, and now, even now, in spite of coming a long way, even now you put in long hours behind your work. That is something for sure, and people really find it very, very attractive. It's through your hard work only. A lot of you started from nowhere with nothing. A lot of you started as a single parent. I'm saying some of you got divorced and had to restart your life. Not everybody gets an alimony or owns an alimony, demands an alimony. A lot of us, we had to start from nowhere. You guys, I'm seeing a lot of you had to start as a single parent, almost in penury. From there, slowly but surely, you have cobbled a life together for your own self. And if you have kids, yes, you have put your kids through schools and college. You are that kind of a person, and that's something people find very attractive. Okay, the last one, patient witch. Learn to get comfortable with sitting still whenever necessary. You are one of those people who are very comfortable in their own skin. You are one of those people who love their own company. In today's day and age, most of us probably we can't sit quietly without our phones for a long time. But you, my dear pile number 2, are one of those people who can, and people find it beautiful. Alright guys, I hope you've got some clarity of your situation. If yes guys, please hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment. Thank you. Namaste. Hello, pile 2. Let's see, what do people admire about your beauty but you don't even notice? Okay. The first one is you are a very wise person. Clearly, right off the bat, They admire the wisdom that you bring on your table. They admire the forgiveness, the compassion, the empathy with which you deal with people. That is something which is very, very admirable. You are one of those people who are known for very good oratory skills, by the way. Right off the bat, people find your oratory skills really, really great. Yeah, you are very mature, not just looks wise. Some of you probably look a little mature, or what I'm hearing is people assume that you are very mature, or some people just think that you are reverse aging. That is also something, like you are gaining maturity but you are reverse aging at the same time. Maybe you get to hear all this. You are a great listener. A lot of you, I'm getting typical Virgo vibes, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, literally great listeners, very concentrated people. Concentration is your key. Your sensuality is very in your modesty. You are a very, most of you guys I'm seeing are pretty modest dressers. Yeah, and probably the way in which there is something special about the way in which you do your hair. You easily stand out. You look a little younger than your age, but you are very, it's your eyes. This lady, they have beautiful wise eyes. It's through your wisdom is being reflected through your eyes. A lot of you, I'm seeing there's something about your lips as well. The curve of your lip, the bow part of your lip, it probably, that's something like, either you like emphasize that with your makeup skills. Maybe it's your makeup skills that people like about you. Like after you put on a nice colored lipsticks, that skill that makes you even more attractive. You have a lot of secret admirers. Maybe a lot of you tend to attract flirts and players as well. You yourself are very charming, beautiful eyes, like very wise, kind. A lot of you could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio as well. Very watery, big Piscean eyes, or very, I'm seeing a lot of empathy, compassion. These are very, very beautiful about you. Change. A lot of you, yes, Scorpio for sure. You guys have transformed. A lot of you have had got some near in the last few months. You have had some gym gains, as you say. You have gotten sexier. You have become more attractive because the way in which you look. You are one of those people who, from being curvy, you have become fitter, leaner, more muscular, whichever way it fits. I'm seeing like the way in which you dress, everything, there is a change. There is more confidence being injected, and people just love that about you. Your beauty, you were pretty earlier as well, but now you're way more confident. The way in which you portray yourself, it's way more confidence that I can see. I'm seeing a lot of you have beautiful long hair that frames your faces. People would love to play with it, if you know what I mean, having naughty thoughts. That is another thing. You have gotten sexier. A lot of you have colored your hair as well. Yeah, wealthy. Yeah, complete transformation. Some of you have had both up leveling in your career front, at the same time up leveling in your personal front, meaning like becoming fitter, becoming hotter. At the same time, you're grabbing a lot of eyeballs. Those people whom you thought once maybe would be out of your league, other ones thinking that, like, the tables have turned. Now, you have become a heartbreaker today. You have become that person who is really sorted. You are one of those people whom people want to latch on to. You are the success parameter. Guys, if you like my content as of now, please hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment. That really does mean a whole lot to me. High honor. You are a person who is, today you are at a highly honorable position, highly honorable You are one of those people who knows what is important for them. You are one of those people who is extremely honorable. You are being revered. People look up to you. Your success story is like a survival guide. That is something people find very attractive. You have a very attractive persona. A lot of you probably don't talk as much, but there is a perceived silence about either you speak really well if you speak, or you do not get into superficial chit chat much. That's what I'm saying. There is something very graceful, very otherworldly, ethereal about you. A lot of you are also readers. I'm getting reading vibes for sure. Like, you are literally a space cadet. Like, half the time you love to spend time either with your online reading platforms, or maybe some of you are like old fashioned, like physical readers like me. And that is something I can see. I'm seeing a lot of you could make great life coaches, also great at imparting some life skills, because you are one of those people who are very practical. A lot of Virgo Capricorn vibes I'm getting also. Community, exactly. Lot of you, for you contribute heavily for the community. You are one of those people who are very community oriented, who are very you are one of those people who knows, like, this is what I need to achieve. Like, you are one of those model citizens in your community. That's what I can see, and people love that. People find it beautiful. People really admire that about your beauty. Very humble, very approachable, yet very sorted. Yeah, you have created your own path in your life. Literally, this butterflies tells a story of transformation. You know what? People who have seen you like 5 years back, they are the ones who know today that we can no longer recognize this person. They used to be someone else, but today, like, this transformation is making you extra hot, extra desirable, extra beautiful, and people have started admiring you. Those who had brushed you off earlier, oh yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people are also gossiping behind your back, because they love the old you whom they could actually pull the wool over your eyes. Like, you were more naive and all, and they could fool you constantly. They love that version. They are saying, like, they don't like this new wise you, because you can see right through their nonsense, right? And they do not like that one bit. They don't like being caught. They don't like they do not have the right kind of intentions. I'm seeing those people are gossiping. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. You are a person who is extremely shrewd. You are a person who is extremely resourceful when it comes to business. That wealthy, a lot of you embody a lot of silent masculine properties. You could very much identify as a female, but embodying a lot of masculine properties can still happen. You are a great business person. A lot of you started your own business. You are self-taught, started your own business, your own thing, and have scaled up from there. That is something I can see. You are a very fair and just person. Wise, fair, just kind of a person. Someone who knows what their worth is. Someone who knows how far they have come in life and what they had to do to reach this position in their life. You are a person who always tend to stand up for what you feel is right, and that is very beautiful, very admirable. Against all odds, you have the guts. You can stand up for your own self, which you do, and you have the guts to stand up for others, which people barely do. A lot of you probably could be a lawyer from the legal field, some rights activist, or someone who files litigation cases, those kind of fighting those legal cases for free, pursuing those lawyers who would like make a discount in these cases. So you are one of those people who help people out in need, especially in the legal side of things for a lot of you. And people friendly, you try to help people on a humanitarian ground, on humanitarian basis. That's what I can see. You're a very strong person, strong, reliable, dependable person. You are that, you are that shoulder to cry on for a lot of people. I don't think you get reciprocated though. Like, I'm not seeing that reciprocation happening. The boot is usually on your shoe only. The boot doesn't really change. I mean, that reciprocation of that favor doesn't usually happen. But you are that tree aim friend, guys. You are known for being very nice, kind, good-hearted, gentle person. Someone whom people tend to rely on big time. You are that person. Okay, you're very hot. People find you very hot. I mean, you are extremely desirable, a complete arm candy. That is something, like, people are completely disarmed by your beauty. People are completely like taken aback. I mean, you are a great lover, if you know what I mean. The rest I cannot say on YouTube. And guys, if you guys are interested in joining my channel, you could also do that. Then I would start making more prediction kind of monthly prediction kind of videos on those. If you guys are interested, then do let me know in the comment section below, and I'll do that. Yeah, you are known for charities and donations. You know what, this is a very disturbing trend. What I'm hearing here is, guys, people admire you for what you do for them, but there are also energy suckers. Once you put your foot down, they turn around and start mudslinging. That is also something that happens. You are a person who has really really, you are a giver, you are an empath, and that's something. It's your beautiful heart that makes you beautiful, gorgeous. The world can, yeah, you have turned your life around. You are one of those people who has not only turned their own lives around, you have turned the lives around of a lot of other people as well. That's something I can see. You have turned the lives around of a lot of other people as well. You are a person who is like a messiah for a lot of people. You are like, I'm seeing some of you probably literally feed people, or maybe you will go on to do that, like feeding multiple people, educating multiple children. That kind of a person you are, and you are going to have, and already some of you have that resource. Some of you are on the verge of building something where you'll be able to do that. You are a person, Four of Pentacles. You are a person who is very good with money, no matter what people say. Some people, you do not believe in squandering money away because you have been through it all. You do not believe in squandering money away. You are a person who is very sorted, very calm, very calculating when it comes to money, because you have been through a lot of instability when it comes to money. Guys, this is something, don't let others, like, do not become a doormat in front of anybody. That is one thing. Like, people try to take advantage of your good heart. That is one thing I'm hearing. Though people admire you, but people also try to take advantage of such people. Yeah, you are a more upgraded soul, more awakened and upgraded soul. Libra, a new romantic cycle begins. You are a person, a lot of you guys, literally, you are a person who is extremely, like, I'm seeing you have been hurt. A lot of you are single, I'm hearing, or have come out of a long term relationship or abuse. So be careful whom you let into your inner circle. And you are one of those people who are very, like, you are very careful. I'm seeing some of you, you probably do not even believe in love anymore. That is the exact message I'm hearing. It's probably not everybody. Some of you have been hurt so badly repeatedly that your heart center is closed, but you could find. I'm hearing you are a person who has a lot of secret admirers, and people just wonder how come this person is truly single. Like, that just doesn't fit with their profile. You get so much attention, by the way. Okay, last but not the least, you guys are hitting some major milestones in life. Yeah, you guys are hitting some major massive milestones, and people, I'm seeing a lot of secret admirers. That is something that people, like, you are one of those people. You, if you win, there are loads of other people around you who also tend to get some kind of profits out of it. Like, you uplift a lot of people, and that is when you lift a trophy, there are others who also are being uplifted. You're that kind of a person. That is something people find very attractive about you. All right, guys, I hope you've got some clarity over your situation. If yes, please hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment. Thank you. Namaste. Hello, hello, pile 3. What do people admire about your beauty but you don't even notice? Okay, preparation, squirrel, chestnut. You are always on your feet. It's scurrying away, squirrel. So you are always in a hurry. You are always motivated. Okay, so you've achieved this goal. Now let me move on to the next one. You are a very goal oriented, always in a hurry. Always, you do not waste much time. You're also very energetic and fit. A lot of you could be fitness enthusiast. There is something very unique about your style, very unique clothing. You have a wonderful sense of style. I'm seeing very graceful, wonderful, like somebody very like vintage-esque and famous. Like, you look like a old Hollywood beauty. Yeah, that is a very classic, timeless, carrying an old Chanel bag, or maybe carrying an old leather bag and making and just rocking it, having a gothic style. For a lot of you, tattoos, gothic style, gorgeous dark eyes, maybe a red hair, black eye, that kind of combination, or pale skin with black hair and black eyes. For a lot of you, you can literally pull off offbeat jewelry, edgy style really, really well. You are one of those people who is very self-aware. You're very, very self-aware, very driven, and people admire that. Life has punched you in the gut, and you know what, a lot of you have struggled with some addiction. I'm hearing you come across as a little bit of a rebel, but that is like an energy, because you have been criticized, you have been thrown around so much, you have faced a very tumultuous period in your life, and almost now this phase of life, you almost felt like life is passing me by. I need to get things done for my own self. It really doesn't matter what others say, think, and do. You are a very driven soul, very focused. Now you are like, there was a time you feel like you've wasted a lot of time, so now you try to live it up to the fullest. A lot of you have beautiful magnetic eyes, very feisty, fiery, not to be messed with. A lot of Leo energies I'm getting. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Aquarius, go-getter. A lot of Capricorns can also be seen, by the way. Like, you are not to be messed with. Someone who has struggled a lot but have come. Some of you have struggled with some kind of addiction, some with narcissistic abuse, some with a difficult, like, you grew up in a difficult situation, unstable household, then you attract narcissists because you attract that chaos in your life and live on breadcrumbs for years until you realize, I cannot do it anymore, and you start standing up for yourself and start to rebuild your life. And you guys are rebuilding that. People love that about you. Exactly, confidence. You can literally pull off anything, any kind of outfit, very, and your style is usually edgy. You can literally, like, you wear your confidence like a badge of honor. That is the most important thing about your attire, and people love that about your beauty. Like, even if you are very down and out and not really feeling great about your own self, but But once you just put on that a lot of you probably wear red lips and or maybe dark eyes, you look gorgeous. You are known for your confidence, by the way, productivity. Yeah, people admire. You are like in a relentless pursuit. I'm not gonna give up until I achieve my targets. Arise awake and stop not till the goal is reached. You are that kind of a person, guys. Up until now, if you like my content, please hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment, and let me know if you want, if you'd like to join my channel. Then I'll start making the membership related, monthly predictions as well, those kind of pick a card readings as well. So if you're interested, then do let me know in the comment section below. You guys are the busiest bees in the room. You're the hardest working person. You are one of those people who had to prove their worth, their mettle at every step of way to reach where you have reached. You guys had to prove your worth, and you guys have done that with aplomb. That's what I can see. You're very brave and extremely honest, desirable, brave, bold. Very, it's your boldness that is something people very admire. You are one of those people, if you want someone, if you call someone out, you will not skirt around. You will just say it at face, like this is how I feel about you, and will not hold grudges and backstab people. That is something people find awesome about your beauty. A lot of you, what I'm hearing is you probably could be wearing those, chunky earrings, chunky gold neck pieces, just one thing, and you're sorted with red lips, those kind of very a little 90s or 80s kind of Hollywood beauty. A lot of you are that way, like very vintage, very like, head turner. That's what I'm saying, like people crossing the road, turning the head. Like even if you're going for a grocery shopping, there also you are always very well put together, because you are almost, it seems like you guys are living a second innings of your life. You do not want to miss out on any fun that life might have to offer. That is something that I can see, like people love that you're always ready, you're always, confidence is the biggest, most important attire, by the way, that you wear. Stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in your life. Exactly, you are one of those people who genuinely, I'm seeing a lot of you could be like team leads and stuff, and you constantly tell people like count your blessings, do not cry, creep, complain. Life is what you make it with what you have. Life is not going to be a level playing field for everybody, so you'll have to make like the best use. You'll have to do whatever you can with whatever you have. That is your mindset, and that is something that makes you guys stand out as well. That is something I can see. Wisdom, the howl and hop, sorry, the owl and hop, sorry. You are a person who is also very, very wise. You are a go-getter. You are one of those people who cannot be fooled easily. That is something people really love about you, that you do not suffer fools easily. Guys, by the way, if you're attracted to the first pile, you could go back and check that as well. You are one of those people who are the hardest working, and are one of those people who are very wise. Very, I mean, you could be running around, you are like, you do not even waste a single a single waking moment, a single waking hour doing something which is unproductive. And you're also very wise. The kind of decisions that you make for yourself are known, it makes you look like a very wise person for sure. You are a person who is the architect of your own life. Yeah, you are a very self-made person. A lot of you have your own business, something that you have converted on your own, and you're one of those people who can deliver on their promises. You're known for that in the industry. Whatever industry you might be working in, you're known to be that person who tend to deliver. on time, on the promises. You are one of those people who deliver. You are not about false promises, fake promises, etc. If you say something, you do it. You are a go-to person in case of emergency, troubleshooting. If you work in an office setup, you are that go-to person when there is a trouble. Like for example, if you are a coder, there is a bug in the system, nobody can handle it, people are feeling jittery, the end time is near, what do you do? Like the submission time is near, what do you do? People, you are the go-to person, you are the biggest troubleshooter that they have. That's what I can see. Make plans and focus. You are a planner. You have managed to make plans. You are one of those people who you have really focused yourself. Like you have that tunnel kind of focus when it comes to your work. A lot of you are known, people admire your work ethics. I'm seeing some of you, you started from zero and you have built a significant name for yourself. A lot of you are females, you're working in a male dominated industry and have created a name for yourself with your own hard work, passion and determination. That is something people really admire about you. You are not really scared of anything or anybody. Yes, another thing is you are not scared. You're not scared to tell people to just get lost when that's what you want to tell them. That is something. You are known for being very honest, very flat at face. You can say things to people. You're also a very focused person, very regimented, disciplined, strength, very strong emotionally. A lot of you could also be a gym rat, like physical strength could also be seen, and people really admire your muscles. 10 of wands, you are very responsible. I'm seeing you at a higher position, or you building at a responsible position. It's either at a high position or you building your own business. Both are, you have to work round the clock and without any complaints. That is your mindset. You are known for your impeccable work ethics. People really love that about you, come hell or high water. Say for example, you are a YouTuber who has started. You're one of those people, your work ethics is such that in 1 or 2 months, without your videos going viral, you can literally make a lot of money. You can already become monetized easily because you are very innovative about your ways. You're also very, like, you're hyper hardworking. People admire that about you. People find it beautiful, very inspiring. Yeah, you have been naive, you have fallen a lot in life. It's almost like you've got a second chance in life. You are trying. Today you are doing everything to give your own self whatever you feel is right for you. Like you are today at a place, a position where you want to give your own self everything that you felt you deserved. That's what I can see. Like you are that person today who is giving yourself the permission to, like, I'm seeing you're achieving success, at the same time you're enjoying life. There was a time when you're scared to enjoy life. You're always walking on eggshells. From there, today your confidence has become the key. Honeybee, let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority in this situation. Exactly. You are a person, you are very productive. Also, what I'm seeing is you're forgiven those people who, forgiveness is a strength. People tend to think that this is weakness, but it isn't. It's a strength. And people literally find it extremely attractive, extremely alluring, very mature. You have to be a very strong person in order to be able to forgive somebody. Falcon, act on the opportunity that's before you and commit to it without equivocation. Literally, you are one of those people who is very, like, you are very good at finding a loophole in the industry and work. A lot of you, after becoming a mother, A lot of new mothers start their own startups because they find a loophole in the space. Likewise, a lot of you have started your own business after becoming parents or whatever. Like, you faced a problem, found a solution, started a business, and became a successful. Somebody losing hair, so they started their own wig company and are now doing really well. So that kind of a person you are a person, some people might act, and people admire that problem solving mindset. Instead of crying, cribbing, complaining, you try to find a solution. Be fearless and stand strong, warrior. You are the warrior. You are one of those people who are fearless, who are not scared to speak their truth. All right, the last but not the least. Okay, Libra, a win-win outcome is the focus. Exactly. You know what? People see you as a success story. Your story is success story. Your story, like, it is an inspiration. You, my dear pile number 3, are an inspiration to a lot of people. Alright guys, I hope you've got some clarity over your situation. If yes guys, please hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment. Thank you. Namaste.